how we do. And I can't quit, all I know is HBK, yeah, you know how we do. And I can't quit, all I know is
wherever I go, my homies come too. I love my squad. We up in this thing, love with it.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against the Memphis Grizzlies. Well, it was Memphis in their last game with a loss to the Wizards. They suffered an upset loss, perhaps a loss of focus, but you can be certain that won't be the case tonight. Both of these teams we're about to watch, slower pace, lots of half court, very methodical. Shaq, what do you think is the key to making that style of play work?
Well, you know, everybody in the NBA can play, but you got to have discipline on it. You got to take good shots. You got to value each possession. You got to play team basketball, and you have to believe in the system. You know, I played in a system that was very difficult, the triangle, but once we started believing in the triangle, we were able to win.
The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis Grizzlies. At small forward, Bryce Sessions. At the other forward position, Markieff Morris. At center, Derrick Favors. At point guard, Emmanuel Mudiay. At the other guard position, Klay Thompson. The head coach of the visiting team is the visiting team head coach. At the power forward position, at 7'0" number 41, Donatas Motiejunas. Starting at point, 6 feet 4 inches, number 5, Ricky Rubio. At the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 34, Zach Watkins. The other forward position, 7 feet 1 inch, number 7, Kristaps Porzingis. The other forward, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 13, Paul George. The head coach of your home team.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of The NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And for the Memphis Grizzlies guys, they come in off that loss to the Wizards.
And I think they can hold their heads high from that performance, you know, despite the final score being what it was.
I agree with you. I mean, it was a tough game, played in a tough environment on the road, and they were in it right until the bitter end, so that's good stuff.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Markieff Morris is out there with Favors, and there's Klay Thompson. Then it's Moutier, and it's Sessions in at the 3 slot.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Rubio. Pass to Porzingis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
It's his first trip to the line.
Kristaps Porzingis taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Now Moutier. Morris outside. Inside, Sessions. And he jams it with authority.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
On the Unis, no luck. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Dave Yeager. Doris, what do you have to say?
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
And thank you for that, Doris. Now, here's Moutier. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
And it's Seattle with the ball. After Markieff Morris's miss, Pope loose, the second chance effort, and he lays it up and in.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Morris a screen. Now here's Moutier, covered by Rubio. Here's the 3. That's good from Moutier on the assist from Favors. Moutier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Now here's Moutier. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Porzingis passes to Rubio. Here's Porzingis. He's covered by Favors. Porzingis can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Moutier kicks to Morris. Thompson outside. It's deflected. And George, here we go. That drops. George has got his first points of the game.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Favors with the screen. Here's Moutier. Pass to Favors. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and If you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Seattle trails by 4. Down low. Here's Porzingis. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Last time they met was in Memphis.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, Greg, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Following Emmanuel Moutier's 3. The 3. The shot by George, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Favors sets the pick for Moutier. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The pass to Moniunas. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. George, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Thompson from long range. And it's Seattle with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
For Ricky Rubio. How last month turned out for him, he's putting up about 8 points a game, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Livingston's to Westerman. Passes to Livingston. There's the pick. Down low. Out to Thompson. The tray. Can't get it to go.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
And here are the Grizzlies now after the basket by Seattle. Morris outside. Shoots from the elbow. Almost, but it rolls out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Nobody near George. Morris with the rebound.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Livingston kicks to Bennett. Thompson outside. There's the pick. Thompson is doubled. And Bennett the bucket on the assist by Thompson. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
To the wing on the left. Six on the shot clock. Launches a 3. That's good.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Amir Johnson's checked in for Seattle. KJ McDaniels comes in for George. Jordan Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And Westerman kicks to Livingston. Here's Morris. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Morris has got 8.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
High post try. Shot is off. And it's Memphis the other way. Adams outside. Pass to Westerman. There's the dish to Morris.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Roof shots.
Free throw good for Morris. And Morris drops them both. Seattle trails by 6. The pass to Coleman. Takes the 13-footer. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Morris dishes to Livingston. Pass to Westerman. Here's the screen. 6 to shoot. Left side Adams from downtown. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Johnson outside. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's your bow. Seattle missing again. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Livingston's to Westerman. In the corner, it's Morris. Feeds it to Livingston. Morris a screen off the pick. Livingston no luck.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
And it's Seattle with the ball. McDaniels. Here's your bow. It's hauled in by Adams.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
17 seconds left here in the opening quarter. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Here is Livingston. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so the first quarter is in the books. Memphis out in front. They're up by 8. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And Amir Johnson re-signed in Toronto. He's been a big part of this team for years, and we talked about their great fan support in Toronto. A lot of fans south of the border in the U.S. are surprised when they learn how passionate, Clark, the fans in Toronto can be.
You know, Kevin, that's so true. I mean, when they get it going at the Air Canada Center, that place rocks. And it's great to hear Amir talk about how that pumps him up and makes him want to do it for Canada.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Seattle, they've got Porzingis. Ricky Rubio is out there with Paul George. Then it's Garrett Temple. And it's Watkins in at the 4-man position. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Sessions. Here's Bennett. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Bennett's got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis. And Seattle shooting just 31% in the game. There's a screen. Kicks to George. To the paint. Here's Temple. And it's blocked. They get it back. That's good. And here are the Grizzlies now. And here's Moutier. He's got 6. Sessions passes to Bennett. Stolen by George. Tipped away. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Fires from 18. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. George has got 6.
Beautiful shot that time by PG, Paul George, getting it done.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And here's a group of players that have really been showcasing their versatility recently. The leading three-point shooters among centers and power forwards over the last 10 games. Well, you look at Porzingis, dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release.
There was a time in the league when you wouldn't see a group of big guys like this, but the game has evolved. Versatility now is why we see so many bigs that can just flat out shoot it from anywhere.
And these guys are really incredible. I mean, on one trip, they give you points in the paint. On the next trip, they give you points behind the arc. Boy, talk about range and versatility in spades. You got it.
And another miss by Memphis.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Sessions. And it's sent back by George. The feed to Moniunas. Makes it off the glass. And now just a 4-point Memphis lead.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And that is good.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
The drive by Rubio. No good with the layup. Memphis leading by 6. The Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Sessions nails both of them.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
And Rubio kicks to George. Moniunas a screen on Thompson. George dishes to Moniunas. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Now here's Moutier. Defense is right there. Thompson inside the line. Seattle grabs the miss. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, he's gone without a field goal, and that certainly is below par for him. His team has still found a way to get it done.
Here's Watkins. And that one hits back iron. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Moutier with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. Moutier with the ball. 6 points for him. Left side Favors. And against the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Favors has got 8 points.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
A different look for Curry comes in for Porzingis, and it's Jackson in for Ricky Rubio. Seattle shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the 2nd quarter. Thompson outside. Thompson is double to the inside, and Derrick Favors with the slam.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
Jackson kicks to George. Pass to Watkins. He dishes it to Moniunas. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now here's Moutier, guarded by Jackson. With some arc. Tries again, and it's Favors laying it in. Favors got 12 points in the game.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
George against Sessions. Moniunas kicks to Jackson. There's a screen by Moniunas. 5 to shoot. Here's Watkins. The rebound by Bennett. Bennett's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Now here's Moutier. Defense right on him. George with the defensive effort. Seattle trails by 9. Curry passes to Jackson. They set the pick. And George kicks to Moniunas. The shot's good on the assist by George. Moniunas has got 6 points in the quarter.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Here's Bennett. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Sessions against George. Watkins passes to Curry. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. The 15-footer, and with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Watkins.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Now, here's Bennett. 14 points from him the last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Watkins. He's covered by Favors. Here's Watkins. Not enough on that one as it misses. Memphis leading by 7. Now here's Moutier. He's got 6. Out to the right wing. Sessions dishes to Bennett. Moutier kicks to Favors. Thompson in the posts. Curry meets him. Thompson with the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 9. We've seen Derrick Favors really having a great game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Check out Klay Thompson. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. 2nd in scoring, 13th in steals. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And what he's doing right now, I mean, carving up defensive schemes at will. Boy, it's just a beautiful thing to watch.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. The pass to Coleman. Here's McDaniels. It's good from long range.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here is Livingston. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the middle. It's deflected. Morris passes to Bennett. Can't get it to go. Seattle goes the other way with it. 1:15 left in the first half of the game. Three-pointer. The shot by McDaniels, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Down low, here's Adams. And you can count it, he'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Seattle has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 5 points in the game.
He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rearview mirror and knocked it down.
Out to the right wing. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. Morris dishes to Adams. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, Seattle grabs the miss. Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Livingston.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
He feeds it to Morris. Excellent D there by Johnson.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And that concludes the first half. Grizzlies lead by 7. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Derrick Favors. And, Derrick, a big effort for you in that first half. Did Coach call on you to come out here and be productive early on?
Oh, yeah. No,
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A big night so far for Derrick Favors. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 5 rebounds. He put last game's performance behind him, doing some nice work in the opening period tonight. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Grizzlies?
Well, Kenny should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive. Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of one guy doing it alone, It's always going to be a boost. That's the primary reason they're in control of the game.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
The second half just about to get going here. It's been a clinic out there by Derrick Favors.
And how about his scoring in that first half? He just looked like a different player today, really on point.
Quite honestly, it's been a pleasant surprise for him. You know, he really hit on something that worked in those first two quarters, guys.
Seattle trails by 7. So on the floor for Memphis. Favors is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Moutier. Then it's Thompson. And it's Sessions in at the 3. Now here is George. Modiunas a screen on Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Porzingis. Moutier with the rebound.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Sessions. And it's sent back by George. Moutier with the basket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Memphis leading by 7. Dishes to Sessions. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Moutier with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. Here's Morris, and it's blocked. Rubio the pass to Watkins. Here's Modiunas, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. They get Derrick Favors. Seattle shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Moutier kicks to Thompson.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. And so he makes both from the line. Seattle trails by 8. Passes to Watkins. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. 11 points in the game.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
Moutier dishes to Thompson. Favors sets the pick for Thompson. Second shot opportunity, and Favors finishes it off. Favors has got 14 points.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Now the dish to Moniunas. Can he keep it going? The Grizzlies pull it in. Morris has got his third rebound tonight. Moutier kicks to Thompson. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
What a game for Favors. He's got 14 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
The Grizzlies have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Seattle trails by 9. And George kicks to Rubio. Down low. Here's Porzingis. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his third assist on the night.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Favors. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
All right, Doris. Now, here is Morris. 10 points for him. Thompson inside the line. And again, Memphis no good.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And Rubio kicks to George. Baseline jumper. Here's Porzingis. And the rejection by Favors. The drive by Thompson. No good. Good D by Rubio. Seattle trails by 7. Watkins passes to George. Drops in the layup for 2. George has got 8 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
That's good.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Pass to Watkins. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Sessions. That's his first personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
Garrett Temple has checked in for Moniunas. So he gets them both. And so here's Memphis. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Moutier with the basket.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Rubio outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Temple, covered by Morris. Clock at 4. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Temple.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Moutier. Cannot hit. Seattle goes the other way with it. Here's Temple. He kicks it to Rubio. They set the pick. The pass to Porzingis. Unloads from 13. Great D that time from Favors. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Moutier kicks to Morris. To the middle. Thompson misses.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Feeds it to Temple. Back to Rubio. Floats one, and the rejection by Favors. To the inside, here's Sessions, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
George, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Here's Favors. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And let's focus briefly on an area we often overlook. Point guard rebounding. Here are the leaders in that category over the past 10 games. Emmanuel Moutier is second.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Favors. A platoon swap here for Seattle. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. And so Favors nails both of them. Seattle trails by 8. Pass to Coleman. Launches it. And that one's good. He's got 5.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Westerman. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Outside Jackson. With a step back, and it's Seattle with another.
You know, a good job by the defender of not getting fooled by the step back, but he still got the shot to fall.
Here is Livingston. Adams in the corner. The Grizzlies with another miss. Seattle trails by 3. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Coleman. And it's Seattle with another. 1:51 left to play in the third. Here is Livingston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And Adams kicks to Favors. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
We've seen Derrick Favors really having a great game.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
A moment now to see the numbers for Livingston, averaging about 4 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Yep, without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem.
Monty Eunice is checked in for Jackson. Seattle trails by 3. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Here's Coleman. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And now we get a chance to see how the Grizzlies are doing in the NBA rankings right now. Second in three-point field goal percentage. Second in opponent field goal percentage. And they're ranked 3rd in lowest opponent scoring average. In other words, points per game for the opposition. They control the pace and defend with vigor.
You know, you go back to their three-point field goal percentage, some true dead eyes on their roster, no doubt. And that's such a luxury offensively. They have been absolutely lights out.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
And a slam dunk by Favors.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Monty Eunice's shot is good. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Livingston kicks to Adams. Westerman passes to Livingston. The feed now to Favors. Seattle grabs the miss. Pass to Coleman. To tie. The shot is off. Great D that time from Favors. Livingston to Westerman. He dishes it to Favors. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Great touch on the 16-footer. Favors got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
There's a good screen. From deep. Can't hit. And we've reached the end of the third. Memphis out in front, up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. the Grizzlies leading by 4. They've got Ricky Rubio. He's out there with Paul George. And it's Porzingis in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. And it's Seattle with the ball. George dishes to Rubio. The 3. And Paul George with the 3. George has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Seattle. Moutier kicks to Thompson. Stolen by George. And they're moving it up to take the lead. And he lays it up and in. And Seattle leads by 1.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Thompson is double to the paint. Moutier. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Grizzlies making a change here. Sessions is checked in. Moutier, no good on the free throw. Seattle has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Kicks it to George. Takes the 3. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 4 assists in the game.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Now, here's Rubio. Following the miss by Emmanuel Moutier. Pass to George. Coleman is covered by Sessions. Sessions with the rebound. Sessions has got 4 rebounds in this game. Bennett with it. Guarded now by Rubio. And he converts the layup. 8 point for Anthony Bennett.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
And he gets it to go.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Now here's Moutier, covered by Rubio. Here's Morris. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
There's the pass to Coleman. It's stolen by Sessions. Now here's Sessions. Fast break opportunity here. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Passes it to Watkins. Here's Coleman. No good with the triple.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Good.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
And it's Seattle with the ball. 4-point game. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Sessions. That's his second personal foul. At the line, Coleman. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. He was highly animated when he was talking to them, telling them this is going to be a huge win for us. When we close this out, it will go a long way towards showing the rest of the league what we're capable of.
Thanks, Doris. Now, here's Moutier. He feeds it to Thompson. There's a good screen, and it's Bennett atop the key. Nice job coming off that screen. Bennett's got 4 this quarter.
And he came off that screen, and he just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Porzingis can't hit.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now, here's Moutier. Morris with a screen on Rubio. 5 on the clock. Moutier passes to Bennett. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Seattle trails by 6. Rubio with it. Now defended by Moutier. Pass to Coleman. From 15 feet away. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
To the paint, and Bennett throws it down.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA. There's very few that rise up like he can.
Here's George.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
good try.
In a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And here's Rubio. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson, Rubio the pass to Coleman, and it's Seattle with another.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Moutier kicks to Sessions. To the left side wing. Morris, left side. Puts one up from 19. The shot misses. Seattle has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And George, here we go. And that one's good. And now just a 3-point Grizzly lead.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Thompson against George. Now here's Bennett. He's covered closely. No good. Seattle goes the other way with it. Pass to Porzingis. On the wing, George. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. George has got 12 now in this quarter.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Dishes it to Sessions. Here's the screen. He kicks it to Morris. Feeds to Sessions. Now here's Moutier. He's tightly guarded. Thompson misses.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Watkins passes to George. Here's Porzingis. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Grizzlies foul call. Markieff Morris. That's his first personal foul. At the line, Kristaps Porzingis. 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And Seattle making a change here. Montiunas is checked in. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Favors is checked in. And it's tied up with that one.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
And Thompson kicks to Favors. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 27 points for Derrick Favors.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
.156 left to play here in the fourth. Outside, George. There's a screen. Clock at 6. There's a screen by Modiunas. And George, here we go. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Here's Rubio. 2 on the clock.
5. 1 minute. That's his third personal foul. Grizzlies timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
.136 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson dishes to Moutier. Back to Thompson. Inside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. At the line, Derrick Favors. 2 shots.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there, fellas. This one's a barn burner. Tight as me in an airport laboratory.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Thompson against George. Rubio left side. Lots of room. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
.114 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson against George. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 11 points for Klay Thompson.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come on.
Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Porzingis. It's Thompson off the drive. Right side favors. Unis with the steal. Rubio outside. There's a screen by Unis. Here's George. Sinks it. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Shot after shot. One after the other. PG. Paul George. Making it happen.
And Thompson pitched to Mudiay. Off target from outside.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
What an opportunity here.
Boy, a chance to take the lead. Huge right here.
George against Thompson. Outside, George. Oh, off target.
Timeout call for Memphis. Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Thompson inside the line. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. Well, if you love great competition and neck-to-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Memphis, Thompson is out there with Moutier. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then there's Favors, and it's Sessions in at the small forward position. Moutier passes to Thompson. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Rubio dishes to Moniunas. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now, here's Thompson. Favors sets the pick for Thompson. The outside leaner. Again, the miss by Thompson.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
Morris against George. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Moutier. In overtime here, a minute and a half off the clock. That is good. Moutier's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
There's a screen by Moniunas, and Rubio kicks to Moniunas. Offensive rebound.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
Moutier. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Now it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Timeout call. Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Here's George. Cannot hit. Good D by Thompson.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Seattle trails by 5. Moniunas passes to George. George missing again. The Grizzlies have gone a little over 50% from the field in overtime. They're 4 of 6. The drive by Thompson, and the layup falls.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Here's Watkins. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Grizzlies foul call. Derrick Favors. That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line, Watkins. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And so he hits both.
And good aggressive basketball in that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
It's overtime basketball, folks, if you're just tuning in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Favors with the screen. The drive by Thompson. Stolen by George. Seattle trails by 5 to the inside. And Monty Unis the basket on the assist by George.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Thompson up top, defended by George.
Checking out the game Klay Thompson is having. He has 15 points and 8 dimes.
You know what? He's getting to the line. He's passing. He's really just converting in both those areas. He has been money.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really old school basketball, and you know how that is. Certain parts of the game never go out of style. They're always relevant, and he's excelled in those areas today.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
There's a screen by Monty Unis. Rubio dishes to George. A step-back shot here. No good. Good D by Thompson. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line, Derrick Favors. At the line for 2.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Rubio outside. Here's Watkins. They get it back. George. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Throw good, Paul George. Now Thompson. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line, Klay Thompson. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. The second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
It's stolen by Sessions, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his 4th personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line, Sessions. Taking 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen. 2 shots. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And it's Seattle with the ball. Out to the wing, shoots it up, and right on target, good.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. There's the dish to Montiunas. Here's Watkins. No good from outside. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.